Right guys, in this video we are going to be ranking Premier League clubs. This is going to be based solely on fans. We can do this for the Championship, League 1 and League 2. Just let me know in the comments down below, and whichever league gets the most comments will basically do that next. But yeah, thank you guys for the support. I say this in every single video, but please do like, comment and subscribe. It really does help me out, all of those things. And obviously if you want to go one step further, turn on post notifications, maybe share the video. But even if you just watch and don't like, it's okay, but I would appreciate a like and subscribe, whatever. But yeah, we'll just get straight into things. I apologise for begging. But yeah, this one should be quite short and snappy. There isn't really too much, too many teams, whatever it may be. But yeah, just quick look at the categories. Unreal, best of the best. Amazing is basically still very, very good. And very good, as we know, is very good. Decent, I'd say this is an okay category to be in. Average, not great. Bad, obviously not great. And very bad is awful. Yeah, but the categories speak for themselves. It's quite self-explanatory. Anyway, Man City. Now, this one is a controversial one. In my opinion, Man City have the best away fans, or at least one of the best. So if it was on away fans, it would be unreal. However, home support is average to bad, therefore a middle ground for me would be very good. But yeah, I think City have an underrated fan base, and definitely I think they get gypped. I'm not particularly a City fan, I am more of a United fan, if anything. However, I don't dislike City. I really do think they're a decent club. And yeah, I just think that they get unnecessary backlash for stuff that isn't really in their control. They aren't a massive club, as in fans. Like, a lot of their fans are just from Manchester. They can't help how many fans they get at home, and realistically the fact that they still get this many fans is because of tourism, and it's because of the brand they've built. So you can't expect tourists to be these die-hard ultras. Of course they're going to do the little clap, the little tennis celebration when they score, but yeah, that does lower their ranking. But I still think decent club, decent fans. Now Wolves, from what I've seen, and I do apologise, it's going in decent. Now I can see why they would be very good, but I think sometimes it can be a little bit embarrassing. Now I know this is me being a bit stereotypical because of what I've seen, stuff like the don't sell, chance, and it's not great, I'm not gonna lie, but they do take high amounts away. It's very good, and at the Molineux it's always bouncing, so I could put this in very good, but for now, decent. Brentford, shocking. I don't even dislike Brentford as a club. I think they are a decent club, and I think they are very family orientated. I always say this, but yeah, I do think Brentford are a decent club, and I do think definitely they have good values, and I think they have a good way of selling and buying players. It's very, very economically good and sound. So if it was based on how much I like them, they'd be up there, but it's based on fans, and it's not great. At home, very poor atmosphere, and away it isn't great either. So I do apologise, Brentford fans, but out of everyone in the Prem, you are definitely the second worst supported team. Now wait until I get to the worst. Liverpool, amazing. I would put them in unreal. However, Anfield can be a bit dead certain nights. Let's see, maybe against the likes of Southampton, Brighton, these littler clubs, it sometimes isn't as bouncing as it would be on a Champions League night, or maybe against United. Can you really blame them for that? No, not really. They still always have very high capacity. They still always have the cop end, flying the flags, bouncing, whatever it may be. Yeah, it's very, very good. And away days, near perfect, amazing, and yeah, they take thousands across the country. You can't gyp Liverpool when it comes to fans, but I don't necessarily like them as a club, but that's for another video. Arsenal, I always say this, home support's awful, away support is very good. Now for me, it would be very good or decent. I'm going to be harsh and put them in decent. I just think home support is dreadful. I would say up there with City's. I'd say the reason City are higher is because home support is on par. I'd say Arsenal and City have the same home support, average to poor, but away support City top, Arsenal in my opinion. Palace is unreal. Realistically, Palace are, I'd say, the best fans in the Prem. For me, Selhurst Park, although maybe not in numbers, but in atmosphere and sound and like just overall eccentricities, whatever it's called, it's unbelievable. Like, there isn't anything that matches to it. They've always got the drums, they've always got the flags, they've always got the banners, they've always got the chants, and it's the noise travels. And even when you're watching on TV, because I've never actually had the pleasure of going to Selhurst Park, but you can hear it coming through the TV. Like, it's surreal, and I'm not even there, so I can't imagine what it's like to be at Selhurst Park on a match day. But yeah, and the away fans are as good, some of the best in the country. So yeah, Newcastle, it's happened again. Another video, another Newcastle in top tier. Like, I don't know what I'm meant to do with these. I just want to leave them out, to be honest. Like, it's not great. But yeah, obviously Newcastle have unreal fans. We all know this. Even pre-takeover, they were unbelievable. Like, the North East have the best fans. Like, there isn't any debate there, in my opinion. Like, Sunderland, Newcastle, Middlesbrough, Hartlepool, genuinely, we are mental. Like, even like Hartlepool have unbelievable fans. Like, the North East is clear. I hate Newcastle, like, genuinely with a passion. I hate them, but they have unreal fans. So there's not much I can say about that one. But yeah, Bournemouth, very bad. Bournemouth, man, what a terrible club. This is one of, like, shocking, absolutely shocking. Like, 10,000, oh my god, 10,000 at home, and they don't even sell out. And they are meant to be a successful club. They have been in the Premier League in the past 10 years. They have been winning the Championship. They are a decent club. They get parachute payments every year, and yet they still can't sell out a 10,000 seater. And you can't even go, well, Bournemouth isn't a big place. Well, it is a big place. Bournemouth is a big area. It's not as if it's like a little town. It's not as if Burnley. It's not as if it's like Lincoln. Actually, I don't know what the size of Lincoln is, but it's not as if it's like Akron and Stanley. They are a big club, and it's not like there's loads of big clubs around them. I think Bournemouth's on the south coast. If you're not a Bournemouth fan, what? You're a Brighton fan, Pompey fan, Southampton fan. Like, they're not all. There's not that many clubs around there. But anyway, I do apologise, Bournemouth fans. Sorry, the Cherries. I didn't mean to ramble that much. Sorry. Yous aren't awful. Yous just not great, and definitely the worst in the Prem. And I'd say the worst in the Championship if yous were still there. But yeah, actually no, because Wigan are in the Championship and they are much worse. Southampton, we'll say average. I would say bad. Yeah, by the looks of it, I'm going to have to put them in bad, just because they aren't necessarily bad, but this is bad in relation to the rest of the Premier League clubs, and for me, they're nowhere near the level of other clubs. Home support is okay, away support not great. I'm not sure on that one. I might put them in average for now, but we'll see. They're just nothing to shout about, is what I'm basically getting at. Forest, very good. Forest, to me, home support, it can be either amazing or bang average. There's games that I've watched last year, versus Derby, absolutely unreal, versus Leicester, absolutely unreal, versus, was it Arsenal, was it Liverpool? I think it was Arsenal, but yeah, unbelievable, genuinely fantastic, and away fans always class. So yeah, for me it's up there, could even be amazing, but we'll put them in very good for now. Leicester, for me, average. The only reason I'm putting them in not bad is because away support makes up for it. Home support, I would say, is pretty shocking. The clappers, I do like Leicester, don't get me wrong, but the clappers, it's a bit dead. But away support, yeah, it's decent. It is above par, I'd say. So average, I think, is fair. I'd say above Southampton on that one for Leicester. West Ham, for me, is amazing. Home support is very good. Obviously the stadium lets them down, but we can't really jip them for that. And away support is phenomenal. Top 3 in the country, I'd say. So yeah, West Ham, nothing too much to say about that one other than yeah, just cracking support. Mighty Hammers, what can I say? Chelsea, alright, Chelsea, this is a difficult one. I'm gonna put them in very good. Now, home support, yeah, it's there in numbers, especially. They always sell out, and it's there in noise sometimes. Away is very good, yeah. Away I've got nothing against. It's more the home support sometimes can be a bit dead, but by the looks of these other clubs, I think this is a fair ranking. But yeah, here we go. Brighton, yeah, but Brighton's bad. Home support's god awful. Away support's a little bit better, but yeah, definitely worse than Leicester and Southampton, but not as bad as these two. So I think this is fair for Brighton. Sorry, Brighton fans, the Seagulls, but yeah, it's not good. Villa, unreal. There isn't much to say about Villa. Villa Park is, the whole end is phenomenal. The whole ground's obviously like bouncing, but the whole end is unbelievable. And away from home, yeah, Birmingham fans in general, or Midlands fans in general, are always great. So yeah, Villa, unbelievable. Yorkshire fans as well, Leeds, cracking. I don't like Leeds, but unbelievable fans. You can't deny that Ellen Road on a match day is one of the greatest places. Definitely on par with Selhurst Park, maybe a little bit worse in my opinion, but I am being a bit biased. So yeah, Ellen Road, phenomenal. Marching on together is one of the best things you'll ever hear in your life, and that comes from someone who doesn't like Leeds. So yeah, you know, if I'm putting them up there, they deserve to be there. And United, amazing. United for me, the Stretford end is unbelievable. Old Trafford is unbelievable, and away days are fantastic. What's letting them down for me is sometimes Old Trafford can be a little bit dead. The same with Liverpool, but I think that's more because they do get tourists. Like, they are massive clubs, so I think I might be a bit harsh on those two clubs. But yeah, I just think these have more loyal fan bases, more loyal fans, but that's just necessarily because they're not as big of clubs. But yeah, still unbelievable fans and some of the best in the country. Tottenham. See, Tottenham's a difficult one because I want to put it in amazing, so I will. I'm going to put it in amazing. It's the worst out of the amazing bunch, if you will, but it is still very, very good. Like, to dare is to do. Like, I don't know why I've just said the slogan. I'm not going to lie, it has nothing to do with the video. But Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, it's cracking. However, there is a rumour, if you will, that they start chants with speakers. Now, if that is true, right down the bottom, but we'll give them benefit of doubt and we'll say they don't start chants with speakers. But yeah, all jokes aside, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is bouncing. Away fans, unbelievable. I just don't see them being in that top tier. Like, it's very good, don't get me wrong, it's just not, yeah, it's just not on the same level, if you will. Everton, however, is on that level. Goodison Park, unbelievable, basically every single match. The limbs in these two grounds, especially, the limbs in Leeds and Everton are as good as away day limbs. They are phenomenal. But yeah, I know it's not all about limbs, but those two clubs, just genuinely unbelievable. And Everton especially at home, I would say one of the best atmospheres in the Prem. If it was based on away fans, I'd say I'd put them down here. Yeah, still very good, but just I don't think they are the best in the country or anything like that, but still very, very good. Now, Fulham is a difficult one. It's going to be the last one of the video, and they're definitely not in very bad. They're not in bad. They're not in unreal. They're not in amazing. They're not in very good. They're between decent and average. I am going to give them... No, I'm sorry, it's average. I love Fulham, don't get me wrong. I think the ground's amazing. I love the team. I think what they're doing right now is amazing. I think that's one of the best championship teams I've ever seen. And I don't even not like the fans. I just think that there's not a lot of them, and sometimes they aren't like anything to shout about. I'd say they're better than Southampton. But average isn't necessarily a bad place to be. I'd say these three clubs have bad fans. These, okay. And then decent is like not too bad, pretty good, and then anything above that is you're doing a good job. So yeah, that's basically going to be the video, guys. Let me know if you change any of these in the comments down below, and also let me know if you want to see Championship, League 1, League 2. I could even do Scottish Prem fans. I do know a bit about the Scottish League, but anyway, thank you guys so much. Like and subscribe, and have a fantastic day.